All right, we'll cut that bit out. All right, boom, we're back. Cancel before we started. Squeeze the neck. Returning guest, fan favourite, Kate Bacik. Bosh, thanks for doing this, Kate.
Woo, solid.
Hey, solid handshake we got today. But Kate, you got, what's going on? Things we can talk about, things we can't talk about. Last time we spoke about the oceans and flat Earth. Today we're going to speak maybe about fighting, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. What's going on, Kate? What's next?
A lot of flat ocean motion.
Ocean
in
motion.
my brain right now.
All right.
All
right.
As we said, some things we can't talk about, some things we can't talk about, and there's something in between. So
there you go. We'll get in between and we'll see what we can come up with. But any fights coming up? Anything happening?
Well, I did say yes to a fight just now, like literally last night. So now it's on the other side to accept it. If that happens, it's going to be a pretty cool fight.
Oh, really? Be an exciting one. Oh, it's one of them episodes.
China.
China. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was going to say, hey, I didn't do that. I didn't do it. But have you fought, sorry, I nearly said have you fought abroad before. Have you fought in China before is what I meant to say.
No, so I lived in Philippines.
Yep.
And that's pretty much the most Asia I've explored. I've been to China once, but only for like 9 hours.
Have you? I've never been here.
They didn't let me out of the airport. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, you really need a visa just to go for a walk?
Really? Oh, wow. Is that what you had to stay in the airport? You was like a captive? Oh,
9 hours.
So
but the airport was pretty cool.
Which one? Beijing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It had a lot of like Chinese shit.
Yeah, well, you'd imagine so in China, right?
Yeah, I was just taking photos with like all the shit. They'd be like, I'm in China.
Is it a big airport? Is it one of them ones you can get lost in for a while?
Yeah.
Because the closest not in China, but the closest in terms of size of the airport, I was in Bangkok airport for a big stopover once, and that you can walk about for it. Well, I nearly missed my flight because I was there. I had a long stopover, so you know it's like you're chilling, you're getting the massage, you're relaxing, foot massage.
Okay, bougie as fuck.
Foot massage. now I'll have a shoulder massage. You're trying to kill time.
Pedicure,
well, you're sitting there, and then it was like, you know, when you're kind of in that state. It was only a sit-down chair, so it wasn't like a fancy pants one. But you know when you're like. You're drifting off, but you're still awake, but you're kind of doing that. And then it was like final boarding call.
Yeah,
and Beijing airport, Bangkok airport, as I said, is massive. So I had to like sprint, ruin the massage. Had to sprint to the other end and made it there. But
that's literally my story. Every time I've got a fight and I have to fly for like my fight week, there's always some shit happening and I have to like sprint. And you know when you're like cutting away, water loading, and like the last thing you want is like dealing with some dickheads and sprinting. Oh. And usually that's what I have to do. Like I almost fought someone like my fight in December when I had to get to Netherlands. Oh my days, I almost fought this guy. I don't even remember why he kicked off. He got in my face. I'm like, bro, you really don't want to test me? I'm like, I'm cutting weight.
Who? What are you talking about? In the airport?
Some random guy, in the airport.
Got in your face in the airport?
And he was like trying to be racist towards me. I'm like, bro, like...
Oh no.
How?
Did he know who you was?
You don't
was
even
he like
know
a fan?
What I am. You don't
was he a closet fan? Did he know who you was? Was he like, I'm going to test Kate Bacik?
Fucking
watch this, I'm going to get Kate.
Weird, like, grandpa.
Oh
getting
wow.
in my face. I'm like, bro, brush your teeth, first of all.
First of all, brush teeth.
Furthermore, step outside, little dickhead. Like,
first of all, brush
teeth.
Getting
in my face. It was one of them. Oh, I know what it was. You know, like when you go for security, and it was just for some reason it was really slow. So people were just like pushing the trays in and just being dickheads.
Yep.
And I'm standing there. I've been there for time. Like I'm almost late for my flight because anytime I fly from Gatwick, I know it's like 20 minutes away from me. So I'll be like, hey, if I get there like fucking 40 minutes before they close the gate, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's not always good. So I'm like already stressed a little bit, and then this is not really moving, and I'm trying to push my tray through, and he's like taking it out, and like physically like getting in my face. I'm like, bro. Takes one elbow, you die.
Yeah,
like,
one elbow, just one. Don't even need the second one. Don't need a jab to set it up.
Security
nothing.
got involved and stuff, and they were like fucking pulling me away from him. I'm like, oh, yeah.
But I think you might give off that aggro vibe though. What do you think? Maybe you're telling half the story. Maybe it was like you kicked him in the leg first.
Maybe it's just Gatwick. Every time I fly from Gatwick, there's some crazy shit going on.
Well, there you go. You got upgrade. You got to go from Heathrow.
One day, some random guy at works that came up to me like, oh, you Kate Bacik, you this grappler girl, you that Jiu Jitsu girl. I'm like, fuck. I don't want to be recognized for Jiu Jitsu. Like, I punched too.
But you are like Miss Black Belt now, right? So like that's why.
It's fake. I bought
it's a fake black belt.
Said,
online one. I heard it.
Ash, listen, I'll give you like 200 quid. How about that?
Online black belt. I heard. But like, what? Since I've seen you, you fought since I've seen you, right?
I think so.
Since I've seen you, I mean, since we last did the podcast, I've seen you plenty of times. But like, since the last podcast, I believe you fought in America, right? Didn't you fight in America? You stayed in America for a bit and all that business. Yeah. That was since. Because I saw you and you gave it the big time. Oh, I'm in America. I've flown to America. I'm training in America. I was like, whatever, man. Come on.
I spent
chill out.
A big chunk of the year in Florida.
Did you? Brilliant. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
I fought there in March and I stayed there for like 3 weeks or so.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Maybe a bit longer.
Where are we talking? Miami?
Yeah.
Son.
So it was sick. Cause, like started training goat sheds, all them people there, and like And then I was like, fuck, like, I love it. Because for some reason, like, when people was asking, like, where would you live? What was, like, your place in the world? And I was like, Florida. But I never been there. So I was like, why are you saying Florida?
Right.
Like, I've got loads of friends there and stuff, and, like, all fucking crazy. So I was like, I kind of belong. And all these, like, Florida man, Florida women stories as well. I'm like, that's some shit I would do.
Is that right?
Fucking alligators, hurricanes. Like, it just seems like my kind of type of people.
Yeah, I got you. So did you plan to stay there? Or was that just like an afterthought after your fight?
Well, yeah, so I stayed after my fight. And I trained there, like, straight back into training. Boom. It's good I had a kind of easy fight. Nothing happened. 2 minutes.
Nice
boom,
little submission,
work.
right? Nice little submission.
And rested left the fight week. And then I came back and I was just like, I need to get back out there, sort of thing. So yeah, I don't know. And like, it didn't take long. I think like a month later, I think I went in the corner Iman in Saudi Arabia. And as I was on the way back, I just booked the flight. And I was like, fuck it. Like, literally, it was like maybe 4 days before the flight. And I was like, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I'm going to just go there. I don't know how I'm going to get money for all of this. So in my head, I was like, all right, I'm just going to go there for like 2 or 3 months. I'll see. Because like my ESTA allows me to stay there for like 3 months without a visa as well. And I'll just see whether I actually feel like I want to spend more time there or like potentially move at some point. And
Nice.
Like, kind of split my time between here and there. But then the time just flew so quick. I don't feel like I managed to do everything I wanted to. And I wanted to fight as well. So whilst I was there, I was training like fucking 2-3 times a day, every day, just staying in shape. Right. And then every promoter, every show I spoke with, I was like, just give me a fight. And then like nothing really worked out. Even like karate combat, they didn't really have a fight for me. Dirty boxing, nothing happened. Like it was just whatever was there. I was like, let me slip it. But nothing worked out. I was like, if it did, I would have stayed longer and just fucking get another flight, whatever. But staying there without a fight, having to pay for all the camp, like my rent there, my rent here, whilst not working, not making any money from fighting, you know, I was like, this can't run, you know. So.
Yeah, back home.
And I was like, well, should I fly back or not? And then eventually, like a day or two before the flight, I was like, I just need to fuck off.
When you just went by yourself, was this just like one of them situations? It's like, I'm just going and training.
100, like,
yeah. I like that. I do that stuff all the time, man.
But it's just, it would have been so much easier if I had a family and like a house to go back to, like a base.
Right.
Because then I wouldn't have to worry about paying to rent. I wouldn't have to worry I wouldn't have to come back. Because like every month I was out there, I had to pay my rent here as well.
Oof,
so
like, that gets you.
Miami and London are fucking expensive.
Right.
So it's like, it doesn't really add up.
Well, you just got to get like, mega rich and it'll all fall into place. There'll be no issue. Just get one of them £1 million contracts for a fight. I don't know what the issue is, Kate.
Anyone wants to give me one.
Sponsors online or what?
I'm ready. But a lot of good things came out of it. You know, like the people I trained with, it was different style as well. Like I've mostly been striking whilst being there. Because everyone I go to has got really good striking, really interesting styles. Everyone's coming from different backgrounds and like fucking wild with it. So I didn't spar as much MMA, but I was sparring a lot of striking, a lot of grappling and a lot of striking rounds. So it was like at the time I was like, oh fuck, I'm not really getting what I need, but it was exactly what I needed, and I realized that. And outside of like Gochi, I trained with Impala. He's got his little gym that he's just opened when I was there, so he helped me a lot as well. And like I got down there for like a few sessions with some good girls there as well I trained with. So it was interesting to mix it up, and then I sorted out a lot of things for myself, like career-wise. Right. Speaking to promoters directly, like I managed to get my release from Invicta as well, and keep the relationship with them good as well. So like anytime I want to fight for them, they can still keep me in the loop. Nice. But on paper, I'm a free agent, so I don't have to worry about contracts and stuff. And like I'm fully free, so I can do whatever I want. I can fight wherever I want. So I'm just waiting for good opportunities, and this is why I say yes to a lot of weird fucking fights in weird places around the world right now.
Well, that's
cool.
I'm
kind of excited for it.
Yeah, well, that's cool. With the release from Invicta, like, what's the thinking behind that? You just want the freedom. You want to be able to do what you want. Yeah. So there was a few of the reasons behind it I can't really talk about. Yeah, it's cool. But we talk off camera. But it's like with relationships. I'm not very much of a contract person, right? Oh, no. So the Invicta contract was an open contract, which allowed me to fight for other promotions, and I've done that. I abused it. Right, okay. So it's like an open relationship. It doesn't really work, right? It gets complicated from both ends. So I'd much rather just be single and be like, hey, if you still want to see me, I'm here. Just let me know. But we can't be in this relationship. Right, we're not getting married. Yeah, I got you. No married. Yeah. I think at this stage of my career, I just feel like I don't really want contracts like to my name unless it's something that like I actually want. And such as what? What would perk your ears up where you go, yeah, let's sign that contract? UFC. Right, I was thinking. I'll sign with them. The obvious, right? The obvious one. Yeah, the obvious. But other than that, like unless the money is like crazy, which is not gonna happen at this point. Let's be honest. Like I don't know. Why not?
because that's the state of MMA right now.
Okay,
Like,
all right.
I don't think there's much money out there unless you're already like a name, you know, which I'm not. Like I still need to build my career up, so obviously like I'm still forced to take smaller fights and all of that. But if I'm not getting paid and if there's no like big prospects behind those fights, like I don't want to be tied down to a contract. At least that,
Right.
you know, I think it's a fair exchange. Like, sorry, like if you don't want to pay me enough to actually want to stay with this promotion, then why would I?
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
I'd
think
rather
it's
have the
100%.
freedom
Yeah.
to just say yes to all the opportunities than be tied down to something.
Of course. Well, with like UFC, is that, would you say that's like a direct goal for you? Is that
Oh,
where you want to be?
100%.
That
It's
is where you
always-
want to be.
It's always
Yeah.
been the goal. Well, not always, but ever since I actually got into MMA properly, and my wrestling coach at the time, he was like, "What's your goal?" And I was like, "Well, just to get a fight." I was struggling to get matches. I was an amateur. I was like, "Oh, I just want an MMA fight. I just want to win it." And he was like, "No. What's your actual goal? Like long term, big picture. What are you aiming for?" And at the time, it didn't really occur to me that like I could even set that as a goal.
When are we
Because that was
talking?
so
What sort of
far
age?
away.
What age are you then?
Well, that's what I was like, literally starting out. So, been fighting pro for 3 years, literally. September this year is 3 years.
Ooh.
Come on. And maybe for as an amateur, like I had 2 fights, but they're just back to back. Like I didn't even train for that long. So, maybe like 4 years ago that was. I
Right.
think.
Okay.
4 or 5 years ago, like lockdown times. Yeah. And he was like, you know, you can aim for whatever. It could be as big as you want it. You know, it doesn't have to be a small goal. And that's what occurred to me. So what, like fucking UFC belt, huh? And he was like, yeah, okay. Is that what you want? I'm like, yeah. And the ADCC one as well. And he was like, okay, so that's your goals. Like, I'm not sure about the ADCC one anymore, but
Yeah.
maybe at some point, like fucking Master 7.
Master
Did they even
7.
do that?
Ouch.
Was it just fucking...
But you got a long time left, right? You're still young now. You're not supposed to ask a lady your age, so I won't.
no.
But like, you got plenty of time
Well,
in
it
sport,
depends
right?
who's asking. I believe I'm young.
Okay.
Like, definitely spiritually, psychologically.
Well, maturity-wise, I'm still
But
at
on
school.
paper, I'm wait. Sometimes I forget. I'm either 31 or 32.
Right. This is a problem if you can't remember, right?
My birthday's in May. Like, I'm 1993.
Yep. That'll make you 32. You good? You good? You're in. No CTE here. Don't worry about that.
Shit, okay, I'm 32.
Yeah. But you just got to do
I was
what I
hoping
do.
I'm 31.
Well, you got to do what I do now. Every time someone asks me, I just say 25. And if they look at you funny,
I mean,
you
I
just
still
double
got like
down.
17, 18-year-old guys in Croydon asking me for Snapchat.
There
so
you go. Still popping with a young crew.
Like, I don't even know how to use Snapchat, guys.
Snapchat, no, that's before me.
many apps.
No, that's before me.
Instagram does the same thing.
I'm
Why
an
you gotta
Instagram
use
man.
Snapchat?
I don't even do TikTok anymore. I got off that game.
Or like, the only reason I even install TikTok is just to see what Ash is posting.
Right, is that what you have to TikTok
So
out?
number one coach posted a video. I'm like, I wonder who's cussing out. And then
Following
let me
one
see.
person. Yeah, I got you. But like in terms of going forward, one thing that comes to mind when you're saying like all that, like this fight, that fight, crazy, this, crazy, that. Bare knuckles quite big now, right? Is that something you'd entertain?
Here we go again.
Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
actually got offered to fight bare knuckle.
Of course you did. Yeah, there you
It's
go.
going to be September 6th.
Oh,
But-
that show, yeah, we've had a few people. I've had 2 people at least on that are fighting on
Is
that
it
show.
the
yeah.
one in Bristol?
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And it was actually someone that I kind of know.
Okay.
Someone my really good friend is managing. So
Okay.
then I was like, oh, I just got offered this against her. Like, what the fuck? Because I knew she had an opponent. And I just exposed some fucking bullshit within the promotion and that. And eventually she's fighting the same opponent. They just agreed on different weight and stuff. So it's all
Right.
good. But it wouldn't make sense for me to fight bare knuckle right now.
Right,
Why would I
okay.
do that? Why would I take time out of like trying to build my MMA career up and like just to focus on doing bare knuckle for like shit money because it doesn't even pay good.
Right.
It's not like, oh,
Does it
it's
not?
fucking
Okay.
life-changing money. No, it's like not even fucking monthly salary we're talking about.
Oh
So-
yeah, no, don't do it then. No.
And then I know I hit hard. I'm gonna break my shit.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, I think, right? Unless that's what I was going to say when you said why would I do it. My brain said, if it was big money, right? Because
Yeah,
then it can help your
If
career,
it was
obviously,
like
right?
a big fuck of money, I'd
Yeah.
be like, fuck it. Let's
But
go
if it's
for
not,
it.
yeah, hands, cuts, all that
and
kind
the
of
guy
stuff,
was
right?
trying to like sort me that fight. He was like, oh, what? Like, you never had a fight in school? It's like that. I'm like,
What kind of way is that to sell someone on a fight? Have you had a fight in school?
I'm like, okay, how about you do that?
Yeah, why aren't you fighting? Why are you promoting it? Yeah, exactly. But like with bare knuckle down the road, I think the money's getting pumped into sort of thing, like these kind of like the bare knuckle karate combat and like like the misfit style of boxing
Yeah.
seems to be where people are
I
making
feel
money.
like I don't even fucking like boxing. Boxing is boring. Like,
Really? Okay. Oh,
I like
just
to
lost half
kick-
the crowd.
Sorry.
Half the audience has switched off.
Sorry. It's hard for me to just box. Like my legs get too active.
Yeah, I got you. You could be like twitching around like.
And I'm not the best boxer either. Like I never really focused on it.
Right.
Like I had some boxing tournaments, which is funny. I was literally saying that to Ash the other day. That's the only times I actually like clean KO'd someone. It was in boxing tournaments. But I never fucking really trained boxing. It was just...
That's interesting. Why do you think that is? Is that just because you don't care about it so much? That
I don't
just
know.
Like
it was
whatever?
so long ago. I was always like amateur, so maybe the level wasn't that good. I don't know, but it was just funny that like I've never really done it, and when I did, it was actually really good. But I just wouldn't enjoy it. But say like dirty boxing, that's the type of shit I would do because it's like you can still elbow. You can still drop them. You can ground and pound them. It like makes it more interesting. There's more action. You're not as restricted, you know.
What about there's another one that's about total combat. Have you heard of that one? Our mate Erasmus fought on it, didn't he?
I actually tried to get a match on that.
Did you? Okay. Well, there's a few that have been here that fought on it, right?
I'm MMA Fighter, so I might as well just do that.
Well, there's Erasmus fought on it. Little Ben Fillingham. I don't know if you know Ben.
There's someone else from the gym who was also on it.
Yeah, okay.
People on the same
right. Nice.
Which is interesting, yeah. But they said the card is full and they were like, maybe October. But then it's like, I'll probably get a fight by then.
Right.
So I won't be really thinking about that.
Yeah, I got you.
It was only now, it was like a chill time. I was even trying to rematch that girl I fought on K1, but there's no response.
No response, right.
Fair enough. Like, she doesn't want to fight on a show that's not organised by her coaches.
So as we sat here now, this will come out a little bit later, obviously, but we're just coming into September now. So, like, what's your plans this year? I'm assuming you want to get at least one more fight in before.
3 more fights, that's my plan. But everyone is like,
3 more fights? Hey, slow down. If you'd have said 2, I'd have given you a funny look.
I wanted minimum 4 fights this year, and shit's just been so fucking slow.
Right.
I fought in March, and that was it. And also, like, I haven't really had like a fight since August last year.
Right.
Like to actually fucking go into second round, you know, like to have a little bit of a
first round
time.
finish is good though. No, come on.
Well, I don't know. Like I just feel like I need cage time.
Yeah, but if you could finish them all in the first round.
If I was fighting more frequently.
Right.
It would be like, yeah, that's sick. But I just feel like I need to get out there and like test some shit, you know. Like I don't know. Like it's weird because you only really see your progress when you watch your fights, when you go out there and you like try to do shit. Like you might be sparring fucking every week, twice a week, and you won't really notice that. It's only in the fight that you actually get to see what, like out of all of these things you do in the gym, what are you actually gonna work with? Like what improved, what you still need to work on. It's like the best test sort of thing of like your progress and shit. So yeah, I would want to get more active. And like everyone's like, oh, you're not gonna get 3 fights this year. I'm like, fucking watch me. Because when was it, like 2023? I got fucking 3 fights back to back in like a month and a half probably.
Did you? Okay.
It's just like, yeah, I'm just staying ready. So if someone tells me to fight next week, if I can make the weight, and if I think like it's a reasonable fight, so it's not like a fucking. To be honest, I always fucking say yes to anything. It's like, if it makes sense, I'll just fucking fight. You know, if I can do it, if I feel in shape, I can make weight. Why not?
What is your best weight to fight at?
59.
59.
Which doesn't exist.
Which doesn't
I'm just
exist.
trying to create it.
So what is the weight division? 61 or 57, right?
Yeah, but the issue is like.
We're talking kilos for the Americans.
61, 135.
Yeah.
It's like obviously it's almost like heavyweight weight class for women.
Right.
Because say UFC, you don't really have anything beyond that. And any other promotions, you don't really see many featherweight fights. Like Invicta's got decent featherweight division. PFL obviously they have featherweights, but again it's not stacked.
Right.
There's not like shitload of opportunities. So a lot of these girls they'd be cutting from like crazy fucking weight to make 135.
Yeah.
And obviously they go back to the same size on the fight day. So whenever I did fight 61, there was a difference in strength. At least I perceived it like that. It was a little bit more techie, but fuck it. Like if that's what it is, like 57 from the other hand, it's just the last fucking 3-4 pounds. It's such a drag and it's just too much. Like 59, I can make it easy, still feel good, you know, still feel like I didn't have to kill myself to do it. But those last 2 kilos, it's just my body doesn't fucking like it.
Right.
Honestly. And
maybe it's time to bulk up and let's make you like
I've been doing that. I've been
61.
fucking mashing weights every day.
Right.
Because I don't know why, like, I came back from, I think I went to Vienna randomly, and I came back, and for some reason, like, every time I travel, like, I get different perspective on shit.
Okay.
So it's just like, well, I'm not getting fucking fights. This is not happening. That is not happening. So every time I feel like I'm getting pissed off, because there was a lot of shit going on as well, it was just making me want to crash out. I was like, every time I feel like I'm going to crash out, I'm just going to lift weights. And I end up
lifting weights like 6 times a day.
Bruv, exactly. That's exactly. I'm lifting every day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? It's actually fixing my body though. Because right now I'm like, I'm aiming to fight either 135 or 130, right? Like I'm not doing 125 unless it's like a crazy good opportunity.
Right.
That's what I decided. It's
but
like,
can you make that if you need to? You can get that weight.
If I have
the
enough
right opportunity's
time,
there.
if I get an actual camp, like I've never had a full camp.
Yeah, that's mad.
Like the longest camps I've had was like 5 weeks for a title fight, and maybe like around 4 weeks last time, 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah, like 4 or 5 weeks would be like a decent camp for me.
Right. But you're an obsessive trainer, right? Like every time I've seen you, you're just
Yeah,
either coming from or going to a training session.
But it's more like the mental switch of like,
Yeah.
I've got to fight.
Right,
I've
of
got to
course.
train for it. Because I'm just fucking around. I'm like, sometimes, you know.
Does your mind wander? Do you find this like you're just training for the sake of training if you haven't got a fight coming up?
No, I wouldn't say that, but I'll do a lot more bullshit.
Right, such as?
Like,
What does that mean?
I'm not taking training like 100% seriously.
Right, okay.
Like I'll be training like 3 times a day.
3 times a day out of camp.
I'll be like, yeah, out of camp, exactly. I'll be doing like all the pro sessions, all the sparring, all the live sessions, SNC every fucking day, running every day. Then I'll be like, oh, maybe I should do another session in the evening. You know?
Well, maybe you should take training down a little bit and you just bulk up naturally.
Well, no, I'm just gonna get fat probably.
Maybe you just have big jack muscles coming off your traps and stuff.
This is dangerous.
This is dangerous.
Yeah, I have to stay active for my safety and people around me's safety. Like I have to be active, because if my body ain't moving, my mind is moving.
I can relate to that. Yeah,
You know
I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Especially it's like I don't really have a very stable or organized lifestyle.
Okay.
It's just fucking chaos. Like people be like, oh, what are you doing in 2 weeks? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I could be dead. I could be abroad. I could be fighting. I have no clue. I generally can't plan really more than like 2 days ahead. My brain doesn't do it. 2 weeks ahead is like the most I can comprehend.
Okay.
Beyond that, like it's not happening. I don't know. I wake up and I see what the vibes are.
Is that right? Wake up, look at the clock, think, fuck, training's in half hour. I gotta get there.
For real, but yeah, I don't know. It's like when you book a fight, your mindset kind of shifts. Like I don't want to be losing rounds. I don't want to be fucking pulling guard.
Trying to win. You're trying to win in training versus
you know
just trying to.
Yeah,
I understand.
Because right now I'm like, if I put myself in shit positions and I get fucked up, I'm like, first of all, I deserve it. Second of all, it's sometimes good to work from bad positions.
Yep.
So like I have to remember it's fucking training. It's like if I do some bullshit and someone fucking submits me, rip my fucking arms out, I'm like, I shouldn't be fucking doing that bullshit, innit?
Right.
But if I have a fight booked, I don't think I'm gonna be putting myself in positions, innit? I'm gonna try to fucking do whatever I can to win rounds, and bear in mind the fight I've got as well, like what I need to do, whatever the plan is, if there is a plan, if there ever fucking is. So, you know.
Yeah,
And,
no, I get
I
it.
think there was actually this research study, and it was like whether the length of the camp changes performance, and it was really interesting because short camp decreases your chances of having a good performance, but also too long, or longer than like 8 weeks, is also decreasing the same as the short camp.
Right.
So the graph went kind of like this, right? So like ideally 6 to 8 weeks apparently is perfect.
It makes sense, right? It makes sense because I feel like you can overthink things, can't you? But like, think if me and you go in there and train hard every day, like smashing it. After 6 weeks, that starts to go like.
Yeah, because it's like you peak at certain points.
Of course you do, yeah, 100%.
Like both in terms of like physically, mentally, in every single way, and then obviously like the diet gets to you as well, especially if you have a big cut and stuff. Like there's a moment where you're gonna flatline or you're gonna kind of drop. So obviously if you peak and then you still have fucking 5 weeks to go.
Right.
It's shit. You don't want to peak too early, right?
Well, I think you said it there, the mental side of it. I think that's a big part of it, right? Because like we've all been training for times where you're just bored and you're just like, fuck, I just need to chill for a sec. And like you might not even physically need the rest. Like sometimes, I'm sure you've done it. You leave the gym for 2 days and you're like, right, I'm ready to go back now. It's not a physical thing, but you're just like, you need that mental, like, I don't need to get up in the morning to go and do X, Y, Z anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can't do that.
You can't do that, right? Okay.
Like if anything, I would do the morning session. And I'll probably just do like a quick round or quick SNC just to know okay, I did 2 today.
I hear you.
And then I can take my afternoon, evening out and then do whatever.
Just walk past the bag, jab it once and go, that counts in the session. Fuck it, that'll do.
Shoe brush hour, I think that's it. There's a lot of opponents potentially.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the problem, right? Like, because it's classic, innit? Everyone does it. You know, you're like, I'm tired, I'm sore, I just take it light today.
Yeah.
But like round 2, you're like, fuck it, I feel good now, let's have it.
That's the thing. Sometimes it'd be like that. Some sessions I had, well, I came in and I was fucked. I was like drained, sore, like mentally not really here, fucking didn't sleep well, whatever the fuck happened. I was just like, this is the last place I want to be and the last thing I want to do. And then like a couple rounds in, you realize you're actually having fucking great rounds. Yeah. And it's really weird. And sometimes I'll be like, I'm well fed, I slept good, I rested, fucking had a massage, I feel great physically, and I come in here and I have the shittest fucking rounds ever. It's like you just don't know.
You don't know. Sometimes it is just left up to that, and it is.
I feel like it's the consistency though.
Yep.
Because if you only show up when you feel good, when you know you're going to have good rounds, if you only fucking push yourself when you feel like, today is a good day, today we're having like good rounds, then you're not really going to progress as much as when you also try to push yourself when you feel like shit. Because sometimes, honestly, it's like nothing fucking works. I'm like, how can I be so shit today? How is it that even some skinny fucking amateurs beating the fuck out of me? I'm like, rah, like how? You know? And like, it just be like that. But that's what makes you better.
Then there you got to go through.
That's what they say.
Well, that's what I was going to, yeah, that's what they say, right? That is what they say. Who knows? It's all a mystery at the end of the day, innit? But like with camp and stuff, you've never had one. You said properly, but like if you had, let's just say you got a fight coming up, what's ideal for you? Do you think camp wise? Is it that sort of 6 to 8 weeks of like?
No, because I'm just so used to having that. Like I think like the 5-week camps I had, that felt like that was perfect for me.
Right.
But at the same time, I knew like I probably needed a little bit more. It would probably be better if I had like 6-7 weeks.
Right. Okay.
8 weeks would be crazy. I probably wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Right.
2 months to get ready for a fight?
Long
Who
time.
does that?
A long time, yeah.
My parents, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like right now, like if this fight goes ahead, that would be September 27th. So it's like less than a month.
Oh, okay.
But
we better get this podcast out pretty quick then, so it's out before that, just in case.
I mean, I've been training, so it's just a matter of being more focused, more specific, more on it.
Yeah.
It's just, like I'm not gonna be fucking going out drinking wine every day.
Just every other day, is it?
Like,
3 times a week.
I found a new diet. It's like I skip dinners and I have wine instead. So like,
Easy.
It really works.
I don't know why more people aren't doing it, huh?
It's like, wasn't Ilya Topuria doing that? So
he did it for 2 apparently. Yeah, he was on Rogan, wasn't he?
I'm inspired by the champs.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's working for him, right?
It's fucking working well, man. Like, kills hunger, helps me sleep. I'm like, I'm gonna be a full-time alcoholic if this fighting thing doesn't work.
There you go.
Out.
Just turn up like spit the whiskey in a bucket and we're ready to go.
I go through phases where I don't even have a drop of alcohol for like months.
Right.
So just be like, I'm on this training thing, I could fight anytime, I want to stay in shape. And then they're just gonna come one day when I'm like, let me have a glass of wine or something.
Oh, really?
And then from then on, I'm like, well, I'm not getting any fights, like whatever. Like I just like, it feels so good. Like if you go in like half a bottle in, you start feeling like different about your life. I'm like, I remember why I enjoy drinking.
Right. Do you ever think like I'm just gonna go like teetotal? I'm gonna cut out alcohol forever? Is that ever crossed your mind?
No, not forever.
No,
You're
never.
mad.
I'm mad. I did it a long time ago.
I
Yeah.
can do it for months
Right.
at the time, but then it comes a point where I'm like, why am I doing this?
Right.
Like I've got free will.
Because you want to be UFC champ. That's why you're doing it.
Yeah, but look, Ilya Topuria.
Yeah, but he stopped doing it, right? He stopped all that stuff. Yeah, I think he said he did it for 2 camps, and on the second one,
some of them fucking smoke shitloads. Some of them drink. They still do well. So
I think whatever works for you works, right?
Exactly.
I think there's a big part of that. If you
Exactly.
believe it's right,
Exactly.
then
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Because like you can live. We all know people as well, without mentioning names, that come in the gym. They've got like the supplement bag. Everything's in perfect. They eat. They're looking at the clock. It's time to eat. They eat the
so
perfect
true, that's
macros.
so true.
They train. They sleep 17 hours a night.
Yeah.
And they're average. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Whereas
that's
there's
true,
wild
that's
people
true.
that come in.
You just have to find your own formula.
That's- yeah,
innit?
I think
like,
so.
Whatever works for you, and then you can't be a fucking idiot as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously, if I have a fight book, I'm not gonna be fucking swapping food for alcohol, innit? Like,
No,
it's
probably not.
stupid.
Yeah, probably not.
But well, fuck it. Right now, it's like nothing solid.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously now, like that, I said yes to some fights.
I was gonna say you might be 3 weeks away from a fight, so like,
I've been sober since 2 days ago.
there you go. There you go. She's dedicated now.
I mean, alcohol-free.
Let's not go crazy.
Sober
Yeah, let's not
is
go
a
crazy.
Very extensive
Yeah,
term.
exactly. Yeah. We're easy now, easy. But like, so obviously you said like your goal would be eventually like UFC and all that kind of stuff.
100%.
How far away from that realistically do you think you are?
Like 1-2 steps away.
Really? You think, yeah.
But it's just a fact of like, they prefer people in the 20s, innit? People they can market. They can
Lie about
build
your
up.
age.
Well, I can't lie about it. They already know. That's the problem. I tried.
Never mind.
But it's like they don't understand that there's a very young spirit behind the fucking.
Do you think that's changing now? Because I feel like as time's gone on, like being in your 30s is not old now. Like if you're looking after yourself.
I don't think so. That's the thing. And also, like, I think it's a little bit different for women as well. I don't know. I feel like I'm peaking right now. Like, I feel the best I've ever had. Like,
Right.
Physically, in terms of my technique, in every single way. Like, and even like mentally. I feel like once you turn 30, like from then on, you just find yourself, sort of. Like 20s was fucking wild. I don't even fucking know what I was doing, what I was thinking, who I was.
Right.
Like, bruh.
You thought the earth was round in your 20s, right? You was crazy.
Like, I think 30 was like a magical point.
Right.
For some reason, my brain just developed. I went, boop.
Just like that overnight. Bang.
For real, I just woke up one day and I knew who I was.
Right.
And I was like solid on it. This is exactly who I am.
Yeah.
This is what we're running with. And it's been like this since. And I've just been feeling a lot more like secure in who I am.
Okay.
And like I never really gave a fuck about like what people think and this and that. But right now it's just it reached a different level of like not giving a fuck about anything external and just finding that internal peace.
Nice.
And I feel like it changes everything else because it affects everything you do. And you just find your ways. You just realize that no one really fucking knows what they're doing.
No, nobody
like, everyone
knows.
is as confused as you, so you might as well do your own thing.
Yeah,
like,
100%. Well, I find that like
when you find something that works for you, people tell you not to do it. Still fucking do it.
Well, also people hate us too, right? If they see you doing well, they're gonna try and criticize something to make themselves feel better as
That's
well.
true.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
there's a lot of like slight jealousy as well around like people around you that you think that they're for you, and then the whole time they're just actually fucking not vibing with that, you know.
Right.
But they can't be open about it, so they just shit behind your back. There's
Of
a lot
course
of
they
that.
do, but listen, look, if they ain't got the balls to say it to you, who cares anyway,
Yeah,
right?
that's
What does it
very
matter?
true.
What does it
Very
matter?
true.
Do you know
Exactly,
what I mean? They ain't said it to you,
exactly.
so
Whatever helps them.
of course,
mentally,
yeah,
like.
exactly. Well, you can imagine the kind of person you got to be as a grown adult, like talking shit about someone behind their back, and then when you see them go, "Hi, Kate, how are you?" You're like, come on, man, who cares? Like that's a bullshit person, isn't it? Who cares what they think?
But unfortunately, it still happens. People be like in the 40s still plotting like that. I'm like, bro. Like,
And older,
go back to your kids.
That's it. Go back to your.
What example do you give them?
Right. I was gonna say go back to your cave and haunt a house or something. You know what I mean? Like chill out, bro. But like, is that a real thing? Is it UFC? Like, look at someone in their 30s and go,
Yeah, it's a real thing, and quite a lot of people have been kind of met with that like resistance of like,
Really?
well, yeah, they don't like the early 30s is like the cut-off point sort of. They don't, unless you're like exceptional. I think they wouldn't really invest the time and resources into it. But I am fucking exceptional, and
there you go.
That's why I need those 3 fights this year. Just fuck them all up one by one, boom, boom, perfect performance, and be like,
boom, here I am, Dana. Dana, shout me out.
So hopefully that's the plan. By next year, I should be in.
Is that what you? Oh, that soon? You want to be like? So if we sit here again,
100%.
so when I said when,
I just need to prove to them and everyone else that I deserve the spot.
Perfect. So like
age regardless.
So when we sit here in episode 3, and I said when, not if. When we sit for episode 3, you might be like UFC'd up. You'll have a hat for me, a Bacik t-shirt, the whole deal. We'll be ready to rock and roll.
Be there with, like cheerleading
in the crowd. I know Kate. Kate's my friend. Walks past and she's like, I don't know about him, but it's on camera, so you can't deny him now.
You've got proof.
Yeah, exactly. But you're obviously like at the right gym, aren't you? Like because there's UFC fighters in the gym. Like the vibe is, and I've said this before about this loads of times, and I've had DMs where people, oh, you kissed their ass. Whoa. But listen, you come in here, it's always a good vibe, isn't it? It's like it's a good energy.
Yeah. It's a good mix of.
And like obviously you train here every day by the sound of it. Yeah. You're constant, non-stop, and you train at other gyms as well, right? You train in different places for things like that. Do you go to different gyms specifically for like people or like the gym itself?
Both. So for example, like I love doing some of my grappling at London Grapple.
Okay.
And like that's a gym that I used to spend a lot of time at, especially like before I joined here, when I had a lot more time when I was still at New Wave. And I love those sessions. I'll be there like every day. And like Ross taught me loads. Like he's just trying, he's always trying to like control my spazziness or like add more like technical bits to my spazziness. And I think sometimes he would just give up, but he still taught me a lot. You know, he's always there for me to like support it. Sometimes you just look at what I'm doing. I'm like, Ross, I found a perfect counter to what you're just trying to teach. And then just like, fucking
backflip or something, yeah.
And he would just look at it and walk past me. Like, he's not even interested in getting involved in it. But yeah, like London Grapple's got a lot of really good grapplers. Like not just from there, but like they'll be coming through the open mats and like the comp sessions from all around London. And it's always like good vibes, no bullshit politics or nothing. Like everyone's welcome. You know, like you get what you need out of it. You always know like wherever you show up, you're gonna have good rounds. So I love training there. I wish I could actually make more time to go there. I try to get down at least like once a week now, but it's a bit different. You know, when I used to be there like at least once a day, like it feels weird. It's like I'm a visitor these days. I love these guys. I've got bare love for them.
But there's only so much you can do with your time, right? Like because you train like 17 times a day anyway.
It's the commuting as well.
That's what does you. That'll kill you.
That's kind of what gets in the way between me and training at Daniel Sam's. Like that's another place I used to be at like almost fucking every day. It used to fucking kill me every day.
Yeah.
But now it's really hard for me to make it down because if I already have like 2-3 sessions down here and I have to make it to fucking Daniel Sam and let him fucking kill me for like 3 hours and spend like 4 hours commuting, it's long. Fucking London. It's like Croydon to Ilford is a mission.
Oh, yeah.
And there's always something going wrong as well, like a broken train or someone decided to kill themselves. I'm like, bro, pick a different fucking day.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else. There's
You'd probably.
so many ways you can kill yourself and you choose to fucking do this. Like, what a dickhead.
Yeah, right, exactly. Not on my route, son. I got Muay Thai to get to.
Fucking, I thought about it so many times. Like whenever I feel like I want to fucking end myself, it never crosses my mind to jump in front of a fucking train. So let me just go down and make everyone hate me.
What's your pick of choice then when you are thinking about
drugs? 100%. Just have a trip of your life and go to sleep peacefully.
Or don't, Let's get in the UFC first.
Or let's do something dumb.
Let's get a gold belt first, Let's do that.
Or something. I don't fucking know. At least be cool.
I don't know about that. I don't know about be cool, but I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Something.
I hear what you're saying. But like, you also train in Brighton a bit, right? Do you still get down there?
No, so it's been a very long time since I get down to Brighton. Like I keep saying to Dom Dillon, that I'm not gonna come down and train with him, but I haven't even spoken with him for so long. I need to message.
Really, I've been training with him a bit recently, actually.
Is it?
And he mentioned you actually. Yeah, he said because we was working on a bully choke, right? Reverse bulldog choke, and he mentioned you. He said there's a girl, Kate Bacik, that's hard to choke and stuff like that. I was like, I don't know. I'll try it when I see her. I'll put her in the old bully and we'll see what goes on.
And you can squeeze the neck all you want.
Yeah, exactly. But he's a great guy and a great coach. I like training with him, man. He's real cool.
He's the reason why no one can fucking ever Kimura me.
Is that right?
Bruh, this guy, since I was a white belt, he was just on it.
He's on the Kimura.
He gets Kimuras from the weirdest positions.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? The first time I ever trained with him, he was teaching Kimuras, actually. You know what I mean? And it was And he was on the podcast and he was showing his arms. He can't like straighten his arms because of it and whatnot. Like, but he's a great coach. If you ever get the chance to go to Brighton and train with Dom,
he's amazing as a coach. I feel like at all levels, he's just got so much patience. Mm-hmm. It's like something that I never had because we used to coach together. And I would learn a lot from him.
Right.
And like he was always kind of there for me. So whenever I coached, I was trying always to be more like Dom, less than Kate.
Right.
So I'd just be like, when you get like two fucking guys and they be coming every single fucking day, super consistent, but they're just fucking stupid. It's like you show them the same technique over and over and over again, and they still ask the same dumb ass fucking question, and they still make the same mistakes, and they still don't remember what to do.
Yeah.
It's like cool, like I be sometimes like that, but not to this degree. Mm-hmm. It comes the day when I'm just like, I'm not even fucking wasting my time on you. But then Dom would still have patience for those people. Mm-hmm. He would still take time out of his day to explain again, to show again, to make sure they understand, fully knowing that they're gonna come back tomorrow and they'll fucking remember fuck all out of that. Yeah,
but where he's brilliant, I find, is he's like what I'd call a teacher, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you don't go there for like a fitness. You're going there for like you feel like you go away like to Brighton's like an hour and a half drive for me, right? So you go down there and like on the way home, my brain's going.
Do you
know what I'm saying? Like,
and the thing is, like a lot of times, like I would ask him some technical questions and stuff, or I would be like, oh, this is what I'm doing. What you think about it? And he'd be like, oh, let me try. He'll figure it out. Think a bit, be like, and this person's doing that from here, and that person's doing that, but I also have option there, and like he would just kind of like stimulate your brain with it, and like give you options and be like, but whatever works for you. He would never be like, this is the way you have to do it.
Right.
And if he didn't have an answer, or he didn't know something fully, then he would like do his research and be like, oh, let me come back to you. And then he'd like. He definitely helped me a lot. Like a lot of shit I'm using, it's still from him, 100%.
But not enough for you to like get down to Brighton anymore.
It's just a fucking trek. But I wanna go down.
It's probably. Do you know what? From here, you said about like Ilford. It's probably closer. It's probably take you less time to get to Brighton than it would to get to.
It only takes like 50 minutes.
Does it? Yeah. Is that? We were at Clapham Junction straight there, right?
Boom.
Yeah.
From Croydon.
Croydon, cool. Sorry, it's even closer. Yeah.
Boom, literally. And I'll be going to Brighton, but like not for training.
No way. Hey.
It's kind of the same. Like when I lived in Brighton, like everyone was like, oh, you have to go like train MMA there in like London, because there was no MMA in Brighton really. It was just me and Dom and like a bunch of people there, but I wasn't really good enough. And he was the one telling me, you have to go London, you have to go New Wave. He kept telling me. And then I was just like, oh, it's long. It took lockdown for me to actually be like, I'm going. I don't know, if it wasn't for lockdown, I'd probably long it out for another fucking million years.
You might just
Maybe I'd become ADCC champion.
I was gonna say, you might be a Jiu Jitsu coach in Brighton. I might have been training with you instead of Dom.
It was just. I don't know what it was. It wasn't really laziness. It was just I was so busy because I was training like fucking morning till evening, coaching, PTs, like so much stuff. And it only took lockdown to be like, oh, I've got all this time. I can literally go and train wherever there is training.
Right.
Because there was training in London, I was like, fuck it, let me go. And then once I did that, I changed the pattern. I started doing that. Now it's kind of the same going back to Brighton. I'm like, oh, I don't have fucking time. Of course I have time.
Yeah.
Just need to like
make time. Yeah, exactly. Innit? You make time. Once you make the decision, it's easier, isn't it? Because like same as you, like where I was coaching Jiu Jitsu, it was kind of out that way, and that's what gave me the edge to go. Oh, fuck, I'll go and train with Dom today, because then it's like hour instead of an hour and 40. So it's like, all right, cool. Then I can go and do it. But once you do it once, I find like I'm a creature of habit. Once you do it once, I'm like, I can do this now.
That's the thing. Once you make something your habit, you have certain schedule, you stick to it. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, I got
but
you.
when you already have some sort of system or you're used to something and then adding something to it, it's just fucking long.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's like a mental stress, isn't it? Like, I've got to do that now as well.
This is why it's good to be in camp, have a fight booked. Because then it's like, you know, if I feel like, oh, it's long, I'll be like, nah, I have to go.
I have to, yeah, because otherwise someone's going to kick me in the face.
Yeah, that's it.
But like, since I last saw you, you've been promoted to black belt in Jiu Jitsu too. In the gi, so I'm assuming you're
in
like...
In the gi? Who said in the gi?
Well, I've seen you posted yourself in the gi with the belt on, man.
Yes, that was like last week. It was the first time I done gi in like a year.
Right, anyway, you was in the gi though.
So I was like, why is everyone gripping my fucking shit?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, you've answered it anyway. I was going to say, like, when you're getting ready for fights, I'm assuming you don't wear the gi anyway.
I don't wear gi even when I don't prepare for
Right, there you go. Well, there you go.
But it's because I'm shit in a gi.
Really?
It's like whenever I need a handling session, that's what I do. I'm like, oh, let me put a gi on. And also, like, I feel fucking ninja when I do it. Like, look at me.
I've said this. I say when I put a gi on, I feel like, you know, like if you go into like a wedding or something and you put your like formal clothes on, I'm like, wow, today must be an important day. Yeah.
Like, I always like the idea. I find it kind of exciting. Like actually doing that last week, I was so excited. For what? And like, why would you? I'm like, oh. And I go there, and I was fucking around a lot more. That I wouldn't need no gi. But
right.
It's like it's so funny because like I competed the most in Jiu-Jitsu when I was like blue belt up to purple-ish, and I actually won more gold medals in gi than no gi. But I never liked the gi. It was just Yusuf always forcing me to do gi, so I was doing gi every day just to get the training time in. But I wasn't really like doing gi shit when I competed gi. I just do no gi in a gi.
Right.
And then I think I was just more athletic, spazzy, and brutal.
Right.
Just fucking knees and forearms on the face type of thing, and like fucking breaking the shit out of the grips.
All the good stuff, yeah. All the good stuff.
And just doing no gi.
Doing the proper way,
but
yeah.
There came a time, I think like purple belt was the last time I competed in gi.
Right.
And that's where people who do gi, they're actually really good at gi. And you realize it's not that easy.
When you get to a certain level, I think in the gi and competitions, you see it, don't you? Like people, they become very specialised in like competition jiu-jitsu versus like for you, it's not applicable at all. But there's elements
it's just a different game.
Yeah,
like,
that's what. Yeah.
For me, it's so slow compared to what I'm used to.
Right.
Like everything is just there's a lot more like holding down and the grips.
Points as well, right?
I don't even think about that, to be honest.
No, but they play points.
I did a lot of illegal things.
Right, but I think they play points, right? They play a lot of points.
I think so.
I got DQ'd in the gi once.
You have to like hold down.
Yeah, I got DQ'd once for can opener. Apparently you can't do can opener.
Oh really?
Apparently you can't do that in the gi.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like I went for some heel hooks.
Yeah.
And then I was like, someone said, oh, you can't do it. And I'm like, Ross, what the fuck? I thought they legalized it. He was like, heel hooks in the gi. I'm like,
no, come on,
yeah,
crazy,
I think it was like toe holds and shit. I got excited.
Right.
I was so sure that they legalized heel hooks. So, but I never done IBJJF comp. So
there you go.
I've seen there was this video. Well, kind of sad story, but still funny though. So someone died doing an IBJJF comp. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
There was a video circulating like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
So I don't know if they had like a heart attack or whatever, but they basically like died mat side.
Whoa.
And then I'm such a dick for that.
I'm not laughing.
I went in the comments and someone said, because it was like, oh, what happened? Why did he die? And someone said, oh, the ref caught him reaping and shot him.
Yo, I mean, hey.
If I ever die, Jiu-Jitsu comp, I hope someone's going to say shit like this.
That's what you want. That's how you want to go out. Like, was that like a Vikings burial for you? Like, wear it with honor? Yeah.
Honestly, but it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. Is that a true story? Someone died at an IBJJF competition?
Yeah.
Oof. Right.
Yeah,
I don't mean the shooting part, obviously. I didn't think that bit was true.
That makes it more interesting.
Yeah, man, it's mad, isn't it? Like to get involved with that. But you know, like obviously, combat sports, there is an element of like danger to it. But you don't sign up to an IBJJF competition expecting anything like that to happen.
Yeah, but you can die anywhere.
Yeah, you can cross in the road, right?
Of course, like statistically, it's gonna have to happen at some point.
Right. And there's obviously like that person's life, I'm assuming whoever they were, rest in peace. There's a lot of other elements that have gone into that, right? You'd assume that there was something wrong.
Jiu-Jitsu killed them.
That's what I mean. You'd assume there was something else going on before, right?
Yeah.
You know, we've all seen
people... my opinion is... I got a little bit hot.
Oh, watch out now.
That is the COVID vaccine. Because we're talking about athletes, right? Someone who's doing an IBJJF comp is probably training every day. Which means they do enough sport to be healthy. Well, we're not talking injuries, that's a different type of health.
Yeah.
But like physically, they probably eat better. They probably take care of themselves better than an average person.
Maybe, but not necessarily. You know, you say that. Like, there are people out there that do some crazy diets,
100%.
eat terribly, and just train it out.
Like, statistically, they're probably better off than most people, right?
You'd assume so,
and like
for sure.
I don't know if you've seen. I've seen a lot of kind of reports from athletes just dropping dead and like having similar thing, like heart attack or some sudden issues that just kill them, and all of them being vaccinated.
Right.
And there have been studies showing that the COVID vaccine can cause certain side effects that go in line with that. So, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but is it really a conspiracy theory if it's facts and backed by science?
Dr. Bacik, spitting knowledge, is it? But like, if you go to an IBJ, or I was going to say, if you go to a Jiu Jitsu competition, I said IBJF. If you do you do that sort of stuff now? Are you a competitor in other stuff, or are you just like MMA?
Been so long, I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
that's what I'm saying. You're not involved.
I feel like I like the idea of doing that, but when it comes to it, like I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do fucking grappling industries or something.
Right.
And then I'm just like longing out signing up.
Right.
And then it gets to like a week before, and I'm like, I already made plans, or I'd rather train.
Right, I hear.
Because I also check the brackets, and I'm like, there's like 2 people. It's
Right.
not that easy, for like women.
Right.
Like I don't know what comps in the UK, unless it's like actual high level, probably somewhere abroad, like IBJJF and shit. I think it's quite hard to get like a decent bracket. I feel like blue, maybe purple is like where you can still get good matches, but it depends how they do it. I remember like Empire was really good for that. They had a lot of women always. They always had good brackets, but then eventually at some point, like the levels, like unless you merge everything together, all the weight classes, all the women basically be like, if you're a female, you're in this bracket.
Right.
But yeah, I need to get back to it. It's just like when I have fights booked, I'm not gonna do jiu-jitsu comps.
No.
Like I'm not even.
You blow a knee out or something.
Contractually, I'm not even allowed. So
is that right? You're not okay.
To risk it.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Have you?
I've done it before, and I kind of like when I fought for Cage Warriors, and I think so. And then I did this jiu-jitsu, but it was what's it called? Like a super fight. It was on a show, so it was just one
like
match,
a one-off
tournament, and they were kind of like they said that if I get injured, I'm gonna have to pay a fine, basically, sort of thing. And it was quite hefty, but I was like, I'm not getting fucking injured. And I remember like this girl got on my leg and she was like trying to break it, and I was just looking at my fucking leg, being like, I'm not gonna tap to this, but it could break any moment, and I have to pay all this fucking money. But eventually I just choked the fuck out of her, so it was all good.
It worked out,
Yeah. But there was a moment I'm just like, why am I letting her break my shit if I know I'm gonna have to pay a fine and I'm not gonna be able to fight? But then in the moment I was like, I'm still not gonna.
And was it a big fine? Was it?
Huh?
Was it a big fine? Like if you got fined for getting injured?
It was like a few thousand.
Yeah. It's a big fine. Yeah, that's a big fine. You don't need that. Like,
well, when it's more than you're getting paid for a fight, it's a big fine.
That's a huge fine then,
it was
yeah.
kind
disaster.
of probably like, well, I guess you're not going to do it still if you know there's a fine. I was like, well, of course I'm going to do it.
Because last time we spoke, I think you was injured a lot, right? Like you seem like you're over that now. You seem like you're back.
I've literally not fought without a serious injury. I'm not talking about like a little niggle. Like a serious injury since I fought D. Begley on Cage Steel, which was December 2023. Since then, every single fight I've had, I've been fucking badly injured. And even my last one, it was terrible. It was fucking really bad. And right now, obviously, it's been a long time since March, and I've kind of taken a different approach. And obviously, being in Florida as well, like, it really helped my body recover, like changing what I'm usually doing. Like, I was wrestling a lot less, and that helped my body recover well.
Right.
I think it's wrestling that mostly was constantly fucking up the injuries I already had, mostly from wrestling as well.
Right. But with wrestling as well, are you forced to go with a lot of bigger partners and stuff that are male and whatnot as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Does that take a toll? Because that's got to take a toll, right?
We have a lot of smaller guys and stuff, but they're still going to be stronger.
Right.
And like, when they sprawl into shit and stuff, like it is, they always have a strength advantage. And, even girls like Iman. Iman is such a good wrestler and she's so strong. She's probably harder around for me than most of the guys. Really? There's no lie about it. 100%, So it's definitely, wrestling is definitely a lot of impact and a lot of things that can go wrong, and it's probably like the most physical part of like MMA. Yeah. When it's just wrestling, isolated, it's
hard.
It's a lot
Wrestling's
of
hard.
Injury, and you abuse your body a lot. All the pushing and pulling, like all the scrambles, like it's a lot. Let's not lie about it.
And slip, just and like the general slipping over,
stuff,
right?
Like so many things can go wrong.
Yeah. General slipping, someone falls on your knee, twists you funny, cranks your neck.
People,
there's loads of stuff.
100%, and all of that have already happened in the past.
Right.
But I think it wasn't. Again, it was so funny because like at first I thought like it's shit because I'm not getting the training I want. When I was in Florida, I always felt like it was really good what I was doing. And the people I was training with and the coaches I had, it was amazing. It was really adding to my game. But I felt like I wasn't doing enough. Right. I was still training like fucking all day long every day. But I was like, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. But it was exactly what I needed. It wasn't what I wanted, it was what I needed. And I realized from perspective of time right now, when I'm like injury free, my body feels fine for the first time in like fucking 2 years. And I'm like, right, I needed this. Like, and everyone was telling me, oh, you just need to take time out. Every physio I've seen, fucking coaches, teammates, friends, everyone I spoke to is like, you need to rest. Even but the Thai lady who does my massages, she's my friend as well. And she was like, girl, you need to fucking take time out. And I was just like, yeah, but I can't. And eventually, you know, the circumstances forced me to train differently. I didn't take time out, no, but it forced me to train differently. And even that helped me loads already.
Maybe you've got to pick up a hobby. Maybe you should like buy a dog or like get a PlayStation or something.
I have enough time for all of that. I'm still going to train.
Can't we get you like obsessed with like PlayStation game or something? So you sit there for 4 hours in the afternoon.
Games. It's boring.
That's what I'm saying. We'll get you involved. We'll get into it. Like, we'll get you on FIFA or something.
I get too emotional playing games.
FIFA,
like the only one I can play is Tekken because I'm just fucking.
There you go. Let's Tekken up. We'll get you a Tekken buddy that you can sit there with and like not get injured playing Tekken.
Or the sticks. What's it called? Like Wii or something.
Yeah,
like
Wii. It was a Wii.
I love that. That was like a million years ago.
You're probably
like 20 years ago.
With your obsession, you'll probably end up with like carpal tunnel or something with like too much twitching with your fingers. So maybe not. Maybe it's a different injury.
Yeah, let's not get my autism on that because then I would end up skipping training.
Yoga. There you go. We get you into yoga.
I do yoga.
But you do. But would you do like hard yoga? I bet you do like a crazy yoga.
Yeah, I love hot yoga.
Like pushing, yeah. Of course you do.
But
there
a
you
lot
go.
of times I go to like hot yoga sessions all around London.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll be like, this is way too easy. It's like I'll do it and I'm like, oh, this is not what I wanted, and everyone's like fucking looking sweaty as shit and this and that. Like,
maybe that's what we'll ask people to comment below for hobbies that you can get into that will just take you down a notch. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get you a goldfish you can play with. I don't know.
But the thing is, like, I'll pick it up, I'll get bored with it in like a week.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Like, goldfish. What the fuck am I supposed to do with it? I just realized what you said.
Just chill,
How's
relax.
that a hobby?
Just watch the goldfish swim. Get involved.
No, I'll freehand, fucking flash in the toilet.
There you go. Well, okay. All right. Yeah.
Why,
well, maybe
why are you trapping fish?
I don't know. We'll think about it. Frustration. You ever played that game, Frustration?
What the hell was that?
Oh, it's a great game. You play it. Well, you're supposed to play it with kids, I think, but you know, grown-ups can play it too. So it's like a thing you you hit like a paddle that rolls the dice inside this little like what would you call it? Like like a snow dome. Yeah. But like a little dome on there, you hit it, it gives you a number, and you move that many pieces. But then when someone lands on you, you go back. This sounds really stupid, right? But like you get involved. It's better than like breaking your body.
So you want me to do that instead of training?
There you go. Not instead of training. Not instead of training. Instead of like the 17th session of the day, do that and chill out, let your body recover. I don't know. I'm spitting ideas. Someone comment below. You come up with a better idea than Frustration.
But it's not like I'm training all day long and all night long. Like it ends at some point. I'm so much better than I used to be.
Right.
I used to leave gym at like fucking 11 p.m.
Ouch.
Like, well, I'd be cleaning the mask for a bit as well. So it wasn't just training, but still, like it was a lot harder to like do anything else with my life. Whereas now, like I'm kind of rescheduling my things. A lot of days I'll be done by like 6.
And what do you do? What do you do to chill out nowadays?
Well, I can just meet my friends.
Oh, you can? You do normal stuff? All right, cool.
I've got life.
We'll forget.
I've got life outside of this. 100%.
We'll forget Frustration then. Forget
in
it.
camp, out of camp, I'm still doing shit. It's not a problem, It's just, I like to train. Like, I like to stay in shape. And especially, like, it would have been different, like, say, PFL, right? They've got kind of seasons. So you've got a certain amount of months, and you're going to fight. This is the dates. Boom, 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 boom. You know all your days. It's like in any other sports when you have a season or off season.
Yep.
You know exactly when you've got to perform, right? So you can arrange your life around it, and you get a little break afterwards. But when you're someone like me, there's no such thing as off season.
Yep.
Because I spoke to Ash, and I was like, should I just fuck it off? Should I just go travel for a few weeks? Should I just give up on trying to find a fight? Because it's been a while, innit?
Right.
And like I don't like being in that in between. I'm still working hard, but what am I working for? Kind of thing. It's fucking with my head. Because I'm like, I could do all these things that I usually don't have time for in camp, like traveling, making money, all of that shit. I could do that right now for the future when I'm actually going to have fights and I'm going to have to stay strict with my schedule and shit.
Right.
But he was like, yeah, as soon as you do this, you're probably going to get an opportunity. You feel stupid. I'm like, there's a high chance of that happening. Right. So it's like in my head, I'm like, I can't afford to miss out on those opportunities right now. Yeah. Not at this stage of my career. Nowhere I had such a fucking slow year as well, and so much shit happened in this year in terms of like bringing my career down. I need to pick it up, and it needs to happen quick.
3 fights before now and the end of the year.
3 fights, it has to happen now. I think September, October, November, I'll fight. Like if this fight in September goes ahead, that's one. There's one potential one in November. Actually, 2 potential ones. One of them should work out.
We might get 4 fights by the end of the year, Kate. We might be all right.
Come on.
And then early next year, sign for the UFC. By the end of the year, UFC champion. And like, hey, we don't have to worry no more. We're all set, right?
Yeah, and I just have to make a statement.
Boom.
3 times. That's my goal.
There you go. Well, look, boom, this has been brilliant. I always enjoy talking to you. We'll do this again for sure. If you've got time at some point, I'll try. Maybe this could be the way. We could do like a weekly, like, chill out session. So you have to miss 2 hours of training or something crazy. But as I say, always great to speak to you. Fights might be coming up, might not be. We'll keep it posted on here. I asked you before, I can't remember the answer. I don't know if it was the right one. Which football team you support?
Which what?
Which football team do you support?
Oh, let's see, we'll go again. I don't support anything.
Chelsea, very good. Thank you very much for coming. There you go. Bosh!
Croydon FC.
Croydon FC, probably. It's probably so. But there's got to be a team in Croydon, isn't it? I don't know. FC Croydon. All right, always finish with a fist up like this. Hey. Squeeze the neck. Boom!